Don't hate yourself. If you hate yourself, you will hate everybody around you. You will spill your hatred to other people. This is solving a lot of problems now. For someone, immediately after this, you need to go back to God in prayer and say, Father, what is wrong with me? This bitterness, this hatred, this behavior, why am I like this? Why can't I have joy? Why do I see others successful? Why is it that when I see a very nice car, or I see a young person who is doing well, what is that negative energy that rises from me? Help me, I don't want to live like this. There are preachers like that. Once you see a man of God doing well, anointed, immediately you try to look for something wrong. There are people today waiting for preachers to go down, waiting for wealthy people to go down so that they can say, I said it. They are not that exceptional. I'm telling you, it's a wound in the heart, and Jesus can bring that healing for you. Who is learning now? He can come with that balm in Gilead. When you are healed, you will be an instrument of healing to others. When you see successful people, you can celebrate them genuinely. When you see a man of God doing well, when someone comes to testify, you don't say, oh, this person has come again. You were given the same prayer point. The way you prayed your own is only you and God that know. The person prayed with all their heart and got a testimony. We live in a world that is so negative, so angry. I'm telling you. You hear that someone is getting married, you are angry. You hear that someone has gotten a child, someone got a land for ministry, you are angry. God is lifting this man of God, you are angry. Haba. Most of those things, I'm telling you, regardless the issues, people hide behind issues to sell and breathe out their hatred about themselves. The prayer to walk upon your heart is a powerful prayer. Friends have been torn apart because of these things. Great people, family members have been torn apart because of these things. Blood brothers, blood siblings have carried themselves to court because of this thing. I hope God is healing someone tonight. It's time to let this emotional baggage go. God cannot use you as a great man. When you enter a place, you are looking, who is dressing more than me? Whose watch is more than me? You are going to suffer for the rest. That kind of emotional torture will kill you. There are people like that. Whose shoe is this? So that they know I'm the richest. Who cares? People have problems with their lives. Don't get too flattered like that. People love you, but not at the expense of themselves. My world is beautiful. The world I live in, the world I see, is a world that is full of love and beauty. Hallelujah. I don't allow hate to live in my world. You see me celebrate people, I celebrate preachers, I celebrate people. You can be secured in yourself, secured in who God has made you, grateful for what is made out of your life. Are we together? When you see something you desire, you can provoke yourself unto godliness to improve, but it does not mean that you sit back and you are walking in envy. Oh, 2 of that woman's children just graduated. Those ones, even that one that looks like a prostitute is now a graduate. Wonder shall never end. And you start bringing this demonic gist. What if the lady repented while she was in school? If you let the problems in this life, they will send you to your grave and life will still continue. Did you hear what I said? There are times you need to look at the storms and just say, do your worst. Get a chair and sit quietly. Did you hear what I said? Because life has a way of bullying you, and when Satan sees that you are threatened by life, he will magnify things beyond their proportion and surround you with it. There are young people who talk to themselves now as if they have a brain problem, till they drive by themselves to a ditch. You will see a young man discussing on his own. He's looking at you, his hand is calculating this thing. 5 + 7, 18. And you are watching him from a distance. This guy was not born that way. Life for you. I'm speaking to everybody here, especially dear brothers. Let me tell you the truth. I know that it's good to be responsible. Do your best. But while you are thriving, as the rent issues slap you on your face, as the bills slap you on your face, and as people are passing comments and saying you are not irresponsible, don't worry. You didn't send your son to school. He's owing 2 years in some college or university, one state. You don't have. Let me tell you the truth. Make up your mind. Hear me. Find peace. You can't pay the rent of the ministry, the auditorium. You are in trouble. Are you going to pack up the church? The elders will come and meet you and say, did God call you? I'm not saying you are fake, but were you called? And you know, human beings know how to add, we call it in Africa, adding pepper and adding whatever it is. It looks like this one that you've not been, your mother and father have not been happy. Are you sure that you didn't offend God? That's what they told Job. And Job said, don't be hasty. I was teaching at our workers' retreat, and I was sharing with them some of the things that we've gone through in our little lives. I'm a young man, but there's a way life will give you gray hair because of the things you've gone through. Did you hear what I said? I've lived many lives in my life. Many lives. There is nothing that is as bad as it looks, provided you can sleep and wake up. Believe me, storms will pass. Just trust me when I'm telling. Ministry storms, marital storms, financial storms, as they are coming, be waving them, because there is a law. There is a law. It passes with time. Passes with time. Meaning you are crying today, but you will soon laugh. You will soon rejoice. Meaning you don't have a child today, but begin to rejoice, because all those clothes you bought will not be in vain. Living children will wear all of them. Are we together? Yeah. That garage you have seen in your mind will not remain empty. One day an honorable car will be inside. Yes, sir. There are things you need to know about storms and challenges in life. Honestly, they have an ability to bully you, like they will not pass, but they will pass. What has Nigeria not gone through? Hey, it's Nigerians. What have we not gone through? Are you still alive? Are you still strong? Did you still celebrate your birthday? You think you will not celebrate another one? It will come and pass. Believe me. Believe me. Believe me. What has your company not gone through? What has your ministry not gone through? What has whatever it is? Remember, I remember those days when we were owing money from our crusade. If you ever told me these days will come, I'll believe by faith, but they look far. Here are the days. One day we'll be in a building of our own, and we'll forget that there was ever anything like building project. It will come to pass. You will not be a tenant forever. Just know that. Apostle, but as I'm speaking now, my landlord has even sent me a text in church. Don't worry. Your landlord is not he's not an angel. He's a human being. No matter what happens, he will come out of it. Did you hear what I said? You didn't work for the car, but somebody drove that car to your house and gave you the key. Don't brag. Let someone know Jesus because of that car. Are we together? Yes. You see, the reason why we give testimonies here, unfortunately, in church now, testimonies are just beginning to be a show. I'm hoping that God will restore generally testimonies to be a platform that shares the goodness of God. Are we together? Let me encourage you, when you come to share testimony, I know many people give, as you share this testimony, come with a broken and a contrite heart. This is what God has done. He gave me 1 billion. Don't joke with me. Oh, you have rubbished the testimony. We are supposed to see Jesus through the testimony, not you. If the whole focus is on you, you've lost the testimony. I was about to die and God came through for me. And somebody through your testimony can see the healer stretching his hands to him. Now that is truly a testimony. Are we together now? Maybe a man of God came and is sitting somewhere across the overflow, and whilst you are sharing, the man is wondering, can ministry ever work for me like this? And then you just remind him that one time ministry did not work for you too. Suddenly that becomes his message. Always hide behind the cross and let men see Jesus. This marketing of self is what makes good things to still destroy people when it comes from us. There is a way you can talk about money that does not become a blessing again. It is clear you are boasting. There is a way you talk about anointing. There is a way you can talk about prayer, about fasting, about the word, about increase. There is a way you can talk about excellence in business. People no longer see Jesus. It becomes clear you are marketing yourself. Learn this. You will not go down if you let people see Jesus rather than yourself. It is impossible to focus on Jesus and they forget about you. I tell you, you try this. I've seen very wealthy people, billionaires. You talk with them, they tell you their story, they leave you more spiritual than even a businessman. Because in their story, you can see how selfless they are. You know that they are completely detached to their money. I don't want people to come for Koinonia and see a celebrity man of God. No, that will be an insult to your time, insult to your destiny. That behind the frailty of this man you see, you will see the risen Christ moving through the lips and the hands and the gestures of this man, that you look beyond the speakings to the heart. You want to touch the hand of God? You want to touch God? Hide behind the cross. All this marketing of self, I am a this, I throw all of that away. When God sees that everything about your life will reflect him, he will give you money beyond what you think you can handle. Believe me, he will give, you will see power, grace, influence. Again, I refer you to something God told me years ago. Son, if you will let men see me, there is nothing I will not give you. That is one of my covenants with God, to let men see him, that I may decrease, that he will increase. And my goodness, what a good deal. I'm happy I was foolish enough to make that deal. And thankfully, by his grace, that will continue. Some of you here who are in ministry, let me give you a kind word of advice. The temptation to always want to be known, to project yourself, is a weakness in people. But let me give you a kind advice. Learn to hide behind the cross and let men see you. After they see the power, the display of wisdom, the intelligence, the creativity, perhaps for a businessman, after they see the versatility in knowledge, when all is said and done and people are tempted to begin to worship you, remind them, like the apostles who tore their clothes, I'm only human. The excellency of power is of God. There is nothing a man can receive except that which is given to him from heaven. Let me tell you the truth. It is a dangerous thing to fall into the hand of the Lord. As much as the Lord is merciful and compassionate, I can tell you that when men rise up to become perpetual interruptions to his program, after he exhausts his mercy on them, he can arise in vengeance and arise in power and arise in anger. He says, let God arise and let all his enemies be scattered. And I've taught you here who God's enemy is. That God's enemy is not a man you don't like or a woman you don't like. God's enemy is anyone, any people, any persons, any institutions that perpetually become an interruption to God's kingdom come program.